Jurriaan, please name examples of serious games in healthcare.
There are examples like Remission, which is a game for children with cancer. Children who play that game recover faster while playing than people or children who do not play that game. There's a snow world for patients with severe burning wounds, and there is Birth Play, which is now in prototype, but it will be on the market this summer.
So these games have benefits for patients, but there's also games and simulators derived from games which have benefits for the professionals, right?
Yeah, also the games also are for the professionals, so it's not only for the consumer. So there's a combination between the game and the simulator. Actually, the game is a preparation before you enter into the real simulator, because the simulator, of course, is more expensive. The game is more easier to play. You don't need an entire room, you just need a computer. But it's a preparation for the real simulator, and actually, of course, for the real thing.
So the real thing would include a mannequin, for example. It would include a room with lots of technology.
Yes, indeed. Actually, the entire room is packed with technology. It's actually a simulation of the real thing, and you can imagine how complex that is. And of course, it still is a model. It's not the real thing yet. But we are getting closer to approach the real as close as possible as we can do with the technology right now.
So if we look closely at the birth simulator that you're doing here at medsim, what will the final product look like? When will it be out?
The game will be out this summer. The simulator is already it's there, so it's on the market, and we are selling it now to other countries, so it's an international product.
So how do you judge the role of medical computer scientists in all this?
They actually need to help us getting as close to reality as possible. There's technology in the rooms, for example, to measure cardiology, blood pressure, etc. But it's also a human being who is simulated. It's a very complex situation, which we try to model, and to model it as close as possible to reality, we need those people to help us with that.
And there's also communication technology, for example, right? Documentation.
Yes.
For the briefing, debriefing.
Yes, it's speech, it's written, it's oral, it's visual, it's all kind of communications. It's actually communication of blood pressure, it's communication of heartbeat.
So is that a field that you would recommend medical computer scientists to look into?
Well, it's a growing industry, so and we are just in the beginning of that step. So I think, as far as I know, it's the only industry right now that grows with double digits.